Now this is our self-closing box. I'm not sure really what it's called, but that seems to be the most appropriate title. And the way it works is it doesn't close all the way, and it doesn't really resemble a box right now, but when you pull on the corners, it opens up, right? And pull this way and it opens up as well, and you can close it up like this and it opens up again. And the idea is you can color part of it. We'll talk about that after. And this is really simple to make. One cut, a lot of folds, and we start with just a regular piece of paper. So I'll put this off to the side, and just a plain 8.5, 11 piece of paper. Now we need to make a square out of this, and how we do that, quite a few of you know this already, is you take one of the corners and you fold it across until both edges line up, and this vertice becomes a point like this. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut this piece off. So we'll go like this. Sorry, I just knocked my camera. Hopefully it's still in focus. I think it is. And now we have a triangle, but if we open it up, we have two triangles and we have a nice square. And what we do is this line, we actually want it turned so it runs and it faces us, because we're going to take this corner, this vertice, and we're going to match it up with the other one and make a fold. So ideally what we want to do is we're trying to find the midpoint of this square, and that's the easiest way to do it. And what I'm going to do, just to make it easier to see, is I'm going to put a little dot in the middle. And now what we want to do is take these vertices, no, sorry, I'm ahead of myself, that's the second part. We want to make a smaller square on the inside, and to do that we need to take the edges and fold them into the middle. Right, we go into the middle where the dot is, right there. Make sure the edges are lined up, and then we turn it and we do another one. We're going to do this 4 times, because what we're really doing is we're creating an inner box now. An inner square. Right, we're going to have an inner square, and this ensures that all the sides are the right length. And one more. We'll go like this. Now we have a nice square on the inside. Now, this is the only real tricky part is we take this and we flip it over, because now we need to make opposite folds. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our vertices, so I'm turning the page, taking our vertices, and we're going into the middle. So these are like little triangle folds. And we're going to do this 4 times. So you can take this and you can put it back if you want, or you can, I like to turn the page so I have it towards me when I'm folding. There's another corner. Now we have 2 more. There is one there. And there is another one here. There. And now if we open it up, it looks like this. Now we're going to flip it back over again. And if you just kind of leave it like this, it sort of stands up on its own, but we don't want it to do that, so we're going to need to push the edges in, and it's kind of neat because it bounces back when you do it. So if we take this one on this side first and we give it a little push, you can see how it pops up. The 2 corners pop up. All right, same thing's going to happen here, right? Same thing's going to happen here, and we do one more. And now it's sitting kind of flat, and you can kind of see the shape that's happening here, right? It's sort of turning in like this. And if we take it so that this triangle is facing us, and we push the ends in like this, right? Push the ends in, right? Grab the parts that are the vertices that are sticking up, and you can see how it's slowly starting to make that shape that you saw earlier. Push it in like this, push this in again like this, and you can see how it's starting to close in on itself already like this. So if we hold these in here, we can push these in and it all closes up. And it's not quite even because our page is not exactly 100% square and our folds are never 100% accurate, which is okay. So what I'm doing is I'm flattening the folds right now as much as I can. Now if we pull on it, it might not fold open properly yet because we need to work the folds. Okay, and these two didn't open properly, so if I pull on them, right, it all kind of opens up. So if you push it back again, right, and then open it, push it back again, and then open it, and then eventually it'll work very, very well. Right, goes like this and it opens up. So now what you can do is you can open it up more, and you can actually color your corners. You can make designs or the different triangles that are here. And the one I saw, they actually glued another piece of paper onto the bottom to hide those two folds that are on there and make it a little stiffer. And I also, I'm going to close it back up, saw a person glue another piece of colored paper on this corner, because I don't know if you can see it on the video, maybe you can, but there is a fold here. It's part of the original fold when we made the square. We made those two folds. It's still there, right? And what they've done is they put actually a piece of paper on there to hide the fold and to make this a little stiffer, right? So when it opens stiffer like this, instead of it, because right now it bends on us when we open it up. So that's what they did. You could also, I guess, glue a piece on the inside here too, to make it look nice and hide that fold as well. All right, so there's a lot of different possibilities, a lot of options that you can do. So what we've really done is we've made 4 sections of the square. So these are all 1/4 of that square. All right, pretty cool. Okay, so that's our self-closing box.